September 7th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It's been a ride. I guess I had to go to that place to get to
Nobody's gonna beat me. You're not stopping me. I don't care who you is. Step in the ring with me. I'm gonna put you on your ass.
The Wolf Elijah Pierce. Rising athlete that has been dominating his opponents.
What's good, y'all? It's the Wxxlf, the Wolf Elijah Pierce. I will be on the D Hall and the People Show soon. We will talk about my up and coming endeavors, fights, my past fight, which I got the knockout. You gotta know that. And so please bring your questions and comments. It's gonna be a great show. It's been a J York production. And I will see y'all then. The hunt continues.
Your podcast, my podcast, the podcast of the people. D Hall, People Show.
Let's go.
In North Carolina, there's only one podcast. The podcast of the people. We report the news. We report the opinions. We give the people a voice. We give the people the plug. Plug into the People's Show. A J. York production.
There you go. Here we go. Mike was muted. Sorry about that. Look like we're a little sluggish today. Hello to you. Thank you for coming on the People Show. We are live as we are on most Sundays and Thursdays, sometimes Wednesdays. So we are here now and glad to be here. Man, it's been a good weekend. Every weekend is good. We are here among the living and not the dead, shall I say. Thank y'all for coming on and being part of the show today. We got a wonderful show. Waiting for my man Elijah Wolf Pierce to arrive. But before we get started, I always like to do my normal thing. This is an online program that is the work of talk and discussion. This is an online talk show that educate adult audiences. Parental advisory is advised. Some things may not be edited for children. So if you would, watch your kids, because we do, step out the boundaries a little bit. This is rated R. As I say, this is rated R. We're here. We're back. Let's talk about a few things here. We got the big fight coming up next, next weekend? The Crawford and Canelo fight. I'm quite sure all eyes are going to be peeled on that. I think that's on Netflix. I'm quite sure it is. I think this on Netflix, where we can check it out and see what that is all about. Where are you going to be watching it at? Are you going to be home? Are you going to be in a bar? Where are you going to be watching the fight at? Huh? That's what I like to know. who you got in that fight and why you got that person. Wow. We'll find out the 13th. Wow, man. It's next Saturday? Next Saturday night. So it's fight week coming up for them out there. So a lot's going to be said. A lot of fights. Football. Let me jump on this football because there's football going on. It just started for as Sundays on a Sunday. The football is on. What's up, my man Victor? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Just waiting on my guest to get here. But anyway, I was talking about football. It is on. Who's your team? And do you think they're going to make it to the Super Bowl? I got two teams. One is Detroit. Another is Carolina, which they're getting their butt kicked right now by the Jacksonville Jaguars. So they are hopefully they'll do better. It's football season, so they'll do better. I think my guest has arrived, and I'm glad to have him on. So let me get him in. Let me run in my mouth. So let me get him in here now. It's been a while since he's been on our program, so we got him back, and we're gonna talk with him for maybe the next 30 minutes or so. Yep. Let's get him in. Oh, how you doing, man?
Yo, what's going on, man? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can hear you. It's like you're going down the highway driving a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I'm on the way home right now. Yeah,
Okay.
excuse me if the sound's a little bumpy.
Okay. Well, we're gonna press through and hopefully, for the next 30 minutes or so, we're gonna press on through, and because like I said, it's been a while since you've been back on this particular show, the D Hall People Show. But before we get started, if you don't mind, tell the people who you are and where you're from, brother.
Oh yeah, it's the Wxxlf, the Wolf Elijah Pierce, from now representing Atlanta, Georgia. Originally from Oklahoma City, or Midwest City to be exact. Yeah, I'm a top 3 in the world as of now. Well, I just recently made number 2. So
Yep.
I'm number two featherweight in the world.
Yep.
On a path to a world title.
You're definitely on the path to that world title. I've been sitting back and watching you, but I mean, like I said, the last time you was on, I think it was like in May 2024. You've been moving up in the rankings. I think then you was ranked number 10. You're ranked number 2 in the WBA, and you're ranked number 3 in the WBO. You have come a long ways, man. I've been watching you. Saw your fight also. We're gonna get into that, but let me ask you something, man. This is what I want to know. What has kept you so focused on the point toward your being successful, toward getting a title shot? What has kept you? Because you come from a long ways, man. I remember you when you first came on my show. So you come a long ways, and you're at number 2 right now. What kept you so focused that way?
Well, really, it'd be my children. That's always the biggest motivator. Any father wants to provide and be able to give his children better circumstances than himself.
Yeah.
Now, also just probably the unwillingness to for failure. Not wanting to fail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's like worse than death. I feel like to some men. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I gotta make it happen. And this is kind of like the path pretty much I was put on. I've been doing this for a long time. Since I was a kid. So for me to finally start to really make a noise in the manner of in the manner of success, and it's finally coming together, and I'm just looking forward to finally getting my opportunity finally getting the paydays I deserve that I didn't put in the long hours for, and just see everything else
Mhm.
start to come into fruition.
Yeah, yeah, you have, but you have come a long ways, and like I say, I think this may be my third time having you on my program, but I've been watching you, and I watched the fight that you did back. I think your fight was in July, and let's talk about a little bit about that because you. You rebounded. That was like an epic fight for you because you got knocked down in that round, and you fought this guy. What's his name? Golly, he was. I know he was a former champion, IBF title holder, and you
Yeah,
got knocked down in
Michael
the.
Michael Dasmarin Michael Dasmarinas.
Yes, Michael Danzarino. I got his name. There it is, right there. Yeah, it's right up in front of my face. Michael Danzarino. You had a 10-round fight, but that first round you got knocked down. That was a shocker? What went through your mind when you got up off the canvas in that first round?
I mean, it was just really more of a flash knockdown. I mean, it wasn't really like a really
Mhm.
a big shot. So I
Yeah,
mean, it wasn't really nothing to really shake off for real. Just had to make sure I was cool, use my movement for a little bit, and then the round ended after that. So came
right,
right back out
right.
the next round like it never happened. So
Yeah, yeah.
it just comes with the game. You want to be as perfect as you can, and these are little minor mistakes that can ultimately make for big disappointments or big
Mhm.
setbacks. So you just got to be careful and you know uh
Yeah, kind of lost him there. Uh, yeah, he fought on the OTX.
some
Uh, yeah, yeah. You're fading in and out there. Well, look like we lost him there. What's up, Tony Burgess? I see you, my man. Good to see you. Thank you for coming on. Look like he got frozen there. He was going down the highway up there. So maybe he'll jump back in here and momentarily he'll come back here. I was watching his fight. Pretty much like you said, it was a flash knockdown. He got knocked down. He got back up, and it just he regrouped and it came back out the next round like it didn't even happen. From what I could see, it looked like he put a lot of pressure from that point on up into the night. Okay, get him back in here. Yes, sir. There we go. There we go. Little disconnection there, but it's all right. Um, getting back to the fight there against Michael. Um, it seemed like to me when I looked at that fight after after the flash knockdown, uh, you seemed to start to put things together and was really started dominating those rounds all the way up to the ninth round. Did you feel that way?
I mean
You're cutting in and out there. Yeah, back out. That feed is bad. I guess you're going down the road and can't quite hear you. Can you hear me? That feed is that area. Well, anyway, we lost him again there. I guess he's back. You're back. Yes, it's fading in and out a little bit there. That feed right there. But anyway, the question was, you got up and you seemed like to me you started dominating. You started your game plan. I don't know if it changed or you stuck with it, but it seemed like to me you started putting a lot of pressure on him throughout the rounds. throughout those, up until the ninth round. Was that what was that the game plan? Yeah, that feed is. We get a lot of interruption there. That feed is. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, all right. Uh, I don't know if you heard the question that I was at. Did you hit? You probably didn't
Probably,
hear it.
probably on my end because of the driving.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna repeat the question. After you got up, you went back into your went back. Let me ask you this: when you went back into in that second round, beginning of the second round, you sat down in the corner. What was your trainer was saying to you after you sat down and come off that flash knockdown?
Oh yeah, my dad was just telling me to just he was just like shake it off. He knew I wasn't really hurt either, so he was just like just make
Yeah.
sure that I keep my hands up, keep my defense tighter, whatever,
Right.
and just and then he was telling me to lead with the jab. He told me to lead with the jab,
Right. Okay.
and
Okay. So, oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, I kept doing that. I just kind of got worn down having them and like throwing like power shots whenever I was close. I hit him with a body shot every now and
Hmm.
again until he started moving a lot, and then whereas I'll kind of
Hmm.
up the count a little bit on the body shots, and then eventually he slowed down, and then that's when I was able to knock him out.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I noticed, like I said, now the other, what I was saying a while ago was that it seemed like when you got back into the second round, you started just, I mean, you really just started pressing him in a sort of a way because he was moving quite a bit. He was moving all night long. What was the game plan? Was it to press him and push him back?
Nah, I mean, the whole thing was that just some of the things in preparation weren't aligned how they needed to be, so that just kind of caused the somewhat affecting the fight. Like
Hmm.
I didn't even get to spar any southpaws. Which he was a southpaw like myself. So
Hmm.
it's just a difference in stance, difference in fight style, all that type of stuff. So I just wasn't
Right, right.
really prepared.
Okay.
So it was just like I said, one ultimately pay dividends. So you gotta just adjust and then come back stronger. So that's pretty much what
Okay.
the plan is for me.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, it seemed like you did quite well, even though you didn't have a game plan at that time. It seemed like to me you kept forward, you kept staying on him, and you just seemed like to me you just wore him down. When the ninth round came, the ninth round, which was a
And
magnificent
honestly,
round.
honestly, I didn't expect for him to move how he was too. That kind of caught me off guard because he didn't really have a lot of
Oh,
fights where he fought like
mhm.
that. So
Oh, okay. I see. I see. Okay, I see.
yeah, so I ain't gonna lie.
Jay York said,
I definitely expected a whole different type of fight. You adjust and you
mhm.
move on from there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, readers here a comment. Jay York says it's like you got an Iron Man suit in a briefcase when you go. He said, "When you going to show me a power shot?" Jay say, "When you going to show him a power shot?" Uh, but that was yeah, that night, like I said, he did a lot of moving, and like you said, it just something that was, you wasn't expecting at that point in time. But to me, I would have never thought that because the way you was cutting him off and you was just hawking him in the ring. I would have never thought that. But ninth round came.
Yeah,
What did you?
that was coming off of just like low key.
When I saw the fight, I looked at it twice. In that ninth round, it seemed like to me he was getting. I don't know if he was tired or what, but you just pressed forward and you caught him and knocked him down. I actually knocked him out. Did you see that coming in that round? Did you see that coming?
Oh, I mean, once I knocked him down the first time, I knew it was over with. I was telling myself like it's over. So I mean, I just
Right.
had to follow through. But as far
Yeah.
as the knockout, I mean, it's kind of funny because I don't know why I like for some reason. I think I heard somebody say go high low, and then I could have sworn my dad said it too.
Right.
I just remember there was a bunch of people who just was saying it, and then I actually threw it, and then that was the punch that knocked him out.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was
I
kind
mean,
of
it was
funny.
matter of fact. Yeah, I'm going to show that clip right now. I want to so everybody can see it. This was a magnificent a knockout. That's what it was. If I can get it up there on the screen there. It's not popping up for some reason, but I got it. It's not popping up. But anyway, I was just had a conversation with Jason Vincent. He was on the opposite side. He was the other part of the training crew for Michael DeMarcus there. He told me to tell you hello. Jason Vincent. He was on my show a couple of days ago. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, he said hello to you because he was on my show and we talked about the fight a little bit, and I told him you was coming on. What's next for you, man? You had a great fight, and what's next for the Wolf?
Well, it's looking like we'll have a #1 contender fight soon. I'm waiting on the details of that, and then after that, I mean, after I win that one, I mean, that's all she wrote, and I'll get my chance at the world title, and
Okay.
be whoever be whoever for that, and then I'm in them books after that, I'm in them books.
Right.
Everything else created will have been a long time coming.
Yeah. You've been at it for a while now. You've been at it for a while now, and the champions, because you are 126 pounder. 126 pound featherweight, and in that bracket is champions. They are some champions. Angelo Leo, you have called him out. Stephen Fulton, of course, he's getting ready to fight Oshaki Foster. I think it's Rafael Espinoza. He's there.
Yeah.
Nick Ball. So there's quite a few champions that are there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it is for you. I'm quite sure you just want to get a shot at that title. That's correct.
Of course.
Yeah. So do you think that they are? Shall I say the word now? Do you think they're kind of ducking you a little bit?
Well, I think there's a choice few who are Nick Ball, and Fulton.
Fulton. Yeah.
I mean, because Fulton. Man, we had our little beef or whatever, but I just want to fight him. I want to fight him. I think I beat that ass, and he doesn't necessarily. I don't think he's confident that he'll beat me either, or I think he's not as. Or I think he's unconfident as far as me being a easy opponent. He's trying to make it. He's trying to play into it like I am, like I'm just a bum or whatever. But I mean, I think he's smarter. He's smarter than that. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
he would never really. He ain't really trying to take it into the ring for real. He just kind of do a lot of talking. and
Okay.
that's just it's just the whole thing with him. But Nick Ball, apparently there was some negotiations between my promotion Overtime and his promotion
Right.
Queensberry, and
Right.
I guess negotiations fell apart. I don't know exactly. I mean, I heard that he pulled out or whatever, and
Hmm.
he wanted to fight somebody else. So, he's been pulling up guys from smaller weight classes and bringing them up to fight instead of fighting anyone already in the division. So that's
Right.
already kind of crazy.
Crazy.
So
Yeah. 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 That is. That is. No doubt. Want to say hello to some people that are coming in. Michael Hunter, want to say hello to you, my man. Michael, he's always stopping in. And the real milk man. What's happening, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I just want to touch back a little bit, because I actually didn't know this, but I know you had back in your amateur days, you had you fought Rolly a little and beat him, um, and you also had a little squabble with Bruce Carrington, and he's another 126 pounder. Um, do you see yourself taking him on, future?
taking on who, Bruce?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, we already talked about it. Like me and him, that's the homie. So we had a conversation about
Okay,
it.
okay,
We're definitely open to fighting each other. We
okay.
just want to make sure, just because we're actually friends, we want to make sure we both benefit to the best of our ability before we
Yeah.
make that fight happen.
Okay.
We want to build it up the correct way.
Right, right, right. That's understandable. That's understandable. And because I saw that, and I knew you guys was, had some, not words, but I knew y'all was on the, it was a possibility of that fight happening in the future down the road. Um,
Yeah, I mean, he's
Big
honestly
fight coming up this.
he's the only one of my he's the only one of my contemporaries that I'm cool with like that. Like I really ain't. Anybody else, it spoke
Right.
for everybody. I don't really care. But besides him, he's literally the only exception, just because me and him actually have a personal friend relationship. He a good dude.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's okay. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I get it. And then, like you said, as you said before, you wanted to benefit from both of you guys benefit from that particular fight. Um, Big fight coming up this weekend. Well, next weekend, excuse me. Um, and what? But before we let me get into this. Let me ask you this. I saw you on a picture with Floyd Schofield there. You
Yeah.
guys worked out. How was that workout, man? With y'all two.
Oh no, it was good. I mean, I was a chief sparring partner for his fight against
Okay.
Tevin Farmer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. That
I gave him the look necessary, and it all worked out,
yeah,
man. He executed how he needed to, and that shit he did. He defied the odds. He knocked out Tim Farmer in the first round, so you can't even.
yeah,
And really ain't
yeah,
nothing you can really say to that, because I mean, people can try to. People always want to have something negative to say, but Tevin Farmer is Tevin Farmer. Like he was a
yeah.
a champion, and he was a game opponent, like somebody that
Yes,
was
he was.
tough, somebody with battle scars, someone experienced. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he was a champion. So for him to
Yeah.
do that in that manner, was impressive. So all
Right.
credit to him and his team. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I was just glad I got to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? That's like little bro.
Right. Got it. Yeah, I saw that, and I saw you guys working. Well, not working out, but I saw y'all had a picture there. What do you think about the whole fiasco of Javante Davis and Jake? All this stuff going on with that, man. What do you think about that?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Money.
hey, I mean, man,
Do you think boxing is
we
just?
know we know the game. If it make dollars, it makes sense to them. So
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
Okay. Okay.
it
Yeah. I
just
just.
you can't expect. it's like we can't put these leadership roles on people who are off rip saying that they're not going to abide by them in the first place. So it's kind of
Mhm.
like I don't know. I mean, I ain't even trying to get all extra philosophical into it or whatever, but it's just like
Right.
it
Yeah, I get it. I get
it
it.
it
I
just
get it.
goes to show end of the day, and I mean, it's gonna make money. I know that.
Yeah.
So, and bro,
Yeah, it
bro
is.
said bro just trying to make a back and get out, just like a lot of us are. So, end of the day, I can't fault no man for his decision. I can only fault myself for mine. So,
Right. Right. Okay.
whatever.
Yeah, I get it.
Everybody know I don't like the dude, and I probably never will. But it is what it is. He do him, I do me.
That's it. That's it. That's right. That's the way it goes, man. I agree with you on that because everybody got their route that they want to go, the route that they travel, and I agree with you on that. Big fight coming up next weekend. I mean, this is it, fight of the decade. This seems like Bud and Canelo. Uh, I mean, tell me in your mind who you pick and why.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going Bud. And hold on, if the uh, uh, uh,
Kind of broke up there. Yeah, it kind of broke up there, but was just trying to get his pick and why he picked that person. Um, so maybe he'll come back in here in just a moment. Talking about Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez coming up this weekend. Coming up, it's fight week. It's going to be a big fight week there. So hopefully, I'll get to see it maybe on Netflix. I know the ticket's going to be sky high. Well, not sky high, but you know how they go. Um, but yeah, he'll pop back in here in a minute, and we'll finish this thing on out here. But yeah, great guy, great guy, Elijah. I watched that fight that he did. I mean, you got to go check it out, man. It's on YouTube. Shout out to my man, Real Milkman says I will check that fight out. D Hall, let's do a fight party when you get that when you get that title fight, bro. Yeah, I know that's right. Let's do a fight party. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, Milkman. But yeah, we're just talking with Elijah Woodpris, the number 2 WBA featherweight in the world, ranked number 3 in the WBO. And he is one exciting fighter to watch. He's on the prowl, and he's going to get what he deserves, that title. Hopefully, he'll be back on this program also. But yeah, here we go. We got it back in here. Yes, sir. Okay. Oh, you at the house? Or well, you at the gym?
Oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
back. Fine now.
Okay. Yeah, you good. You good, man. All right. My question was, who you pick, Bud, Canelo, and why? Which one? Which one and why?
Oh
Or you
yeah, I
trying to
said
read what Milkman
Bud.
says? Huh?
Yeah, definitely, but I don't know. He just I had never been too familiar with him until the Spence fight. And then
Right.
once he did Spence like that, I just kind of dwelled and dived. I just dove hard into to the memory bank and really just kind of did my research on Bud. And then ever since I've been a fan
Right.
because I just wasn't really hip to him for real. And then shit, like I said, well, he did my boy. I was always partial to Spence because Spence from Dallas. I'm from Oklahoma City, so it's like a neighbor.
Okay.
So
Oh yeah. 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 I get it. I get it. I get it.
yeah.
I know
So
a lot of people didn't know a lot about Bud, but I knew of him because he was on HBO a lot, and that's where I remember him from because he was fighting on HBO, and Roy was talking about him quite a bit, and so I started following him, but I didn't follow him heavy. So, but I did follow him, and that's, I began to understand and see him and see what type of fighter he was, and which he's an incredible fighter, and hopefully that's my pick too. What do you think about the Turkey Al Sheik and what he's doing and in the world of boxing?
I mean, if it's creating further opportunities, then it's a good thing. I mean,
Mhm.
I really don't know too much about it. I just know from what my manager kind of told me. So
Right, right.
let's say if it's gonna help put some bigger fights on, bigger money, all that good stuff, then cool.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Okay. What's Hey, matter of fact, congratulations on your baby girl. I just got a baby girl, right?
No,
You,
I
you
got my son.
okay? Didn't you have a newborn? You got a newborn? Is that a new?
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
newborn,
yeah.
right?
I got my
Yeah.
son, and then so yeah, I've been having my daughter. My daughter, she
Right.
almost 9. She almost
Right.
9. And yeah, I have my son. My son is 6 months.
Yeah. 6 months. Yeah. I saw him in the ring there with you, and you was holding him after that victory that you had. I think back in July, and I said, "Oh, okay. There's a little kid there, and he's got him up there." That's what it means. That's what it's all about. You're fighting for them, and hopefully, they one day they'll see that for you. Um,
Yeah, and then my daughter, she was the one who walked me out.
Yeah, yeah. I saw that. Because I looked at the fight. I didn't. I saw it on OTX, and I looked at. I saw your daughter. I saw your little son. Well, your newborn baby there. Everything. Here we go. Jay says. Let's see what Jay says. Jay says, when you become a champion, invite myself and Don to cover that story. Okay, yeah, that would be great. That would be great because we now do it. We do a lot of live interviews now because we be all over the place. Of course we're in North Carolina, but we right down. Well, you're not that far because you're in Atlanta. So
Yeah.
we'll make a trip. We'll make a
Well, I
trip.
mean, now
Just to sit
I
down and
know
get
we're
it one
taking
on
it to the
one.
West Coast. Taking it to the West Coast next, as far as I believe, because I got to fight, like I
Okay.
said, the number one contender, and then after that be the world title. So I'm pretty sure that either the number one contender fight is going to be either in Cali or Vegas, and then
Okay. Okay.
probably
Okay.
the world title fight too in Vegas. So
Yeah. Vegas. Yeah. Probably so. Yeah. Well, we definitely want to get that. Me and Jay, we're gonna try our best. When you come back to Atlanta and you got the belt, we're gonna come down there and sit down and talk with you one on one, and do it live there. Because you're on the right track. I've been following you for a long time, and this is about to, like I said, my third time having you on my program. But I see you on a lot of different other programs, and I said, man, let me get him back on. It's been a while.
oh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So look, man, I know you're busy and everything. How can the people keep up with you and follow you, brother?
oh man, through Instagram, y'all can give me on Instagram at Elijah underscore Pierce, Facebook,
Mm.
Twitter at WXXXLFIE. Um, yeah, just man,
Okay.
feel free to reach out. Any youngsters who want to get some information as to the beginning their career in boxing, or just any people who
Mhm.
have any questions in general, or just about how this works. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always open to get gaming to people, and just show love to those who show love to me. Simple as that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
all love
that's
at the end
great.
of the day.
I'm gonna see if I can show this tremendous knockdown or knockout or whatever you want to call it. Gonna see if I can show this to people. I'm gonna see if I can bring this back up. It wouldn't. Yeah, it's still not doing it. I wanted to share it, man, because that was so tremendous. So for some reason, I had to pop up on me. But anyway, y'all go watch it. It's on YouTube. He just had to fight. I think he fought in July, correct? I think that's when he fought. Y'all go look it up. He's on YouTube. You'll see the fight. I watched it. I had my bag of popcorn. I sit right there and watched it. Great, 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 Oh, great fight, epic fight. After you got knocked down, you got up and you took it to him. Any last words that you want to say to the people that are watching you right now?
Man, just to those who continue to support, I appreciate you, and it's only bigger and better to come. The hunt continues always, and
Mhm.
we not stopping until we get to the world title. Then we're going to
Yeah,
exceed
that's it.
and go beyond then. So one step at a time. Everybody tune in.
Yeah.
The team.
look like everybody want to come in now. What's up? What is that? DMC Can. What's happening, my man? That's James Tony's brother right there. What's happening, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. yeah. We're here with Elijah Wolf Pierce, the number 2 WBA featherweight in the world, and you're ranked number 3 in the WBO. So yeah, he's going to get that title, man. He's going to get it. Like you blinked out again on me. Oh, you're back. But yeah, I want to thank you, man, for coming on my show. You took the time out to come on, and we'd look to get you back on maybe a little bit sooner this time because, like I said, it was last time you was on my program was back in May of 2024, and we want to start bringing you on a little bit more because I know you're getting ready to win. You get ready to move forward with your life and get that title, and we want to be right there to support you with that. Any questions? Oh, shout out to my man Ramon. I want to say Ramon Estrada. Good to see you. Thank you. He's way out there on the California. Is it Texas or California? Thank you for stopping in, man, and being a part of the show today and watching us. Man, I want to thank you for coming on. I know it was kind of hectic there, with the car and everything, but hey, we got it done.
Yeah.
We got it done. Yeah, we got it done.
Sure.
Good to see you.
Yeah, man. Like I said, we can do it. Like I said, do another one too. If we want to reconvene at another time, just let me know.
Okay, I sure will, man. I'll hit you up. I thank you for coming on the program. I'll send you a message, get you back on. And, maybe before your next bout, we'll talk again.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. I appreciate you.
Hold up. You got it. DMC said, "What's up, champ?" He said, "What's up to you, man?" I like the words in for
what's going on, man. Hey, yeah, salute to the chat.
Yeah, he said, hold on, let me back this up. He said, "Are you going to the fight?"
I might. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet.
Okay. You see, he hadn't decided yet. DMC Can. Let me see. Wait a minute. It's like everybody want to come in now. When I get ready to go. Yeah, it gets cranked up. It take. You know how it is for a lot of people. It takes us 30 minutes to get cranked up. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Okay, man. Take care, brother. All right. All right. Great talk with my man there. Man, we'll see him again. Get him on sooner before his next fight and talk with him. There he is, Elijah Wolf Pierce, the number 2 WBA fight featherweight in the world. DMC said he's going to be there. Man, I'm going to be there. I'll probably be in front of the TV. But great show today. We talked with him about his fight he had. It was really a tremendous fight over on OTX. And he knocked the dude out in the 9th round. Elijah did. Look, man, we'll come I want to thank y'all for being a part of the program today and watching the show. I'll be back next Sunday again. We're trying to get 2 shows in a week if possible. We're trying to get 2 shows within that week, and we're also now doing live interviews. Me and Jay, we're taking it, bringing it, setting it down right there on the spot on the site. We're going to do it on the site with you. We did one about 3 weeks ago down in Greenville, North Carolina, with Tyreek Whitfield of We Promotions. So we're doing them on site. So you better be prepared. We'll pull up on you. All right, look, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Thank y'all so much, man, for watching the show. Everybody that's in here today, for me and Jay, we appreciate y'all, man. We'll see you next time on the D Hall People Show. Thanks so much, man. Ivory Anderson, what's up, man? Y'all coming in now, Well, you should have been in at 4 o'clock. But I guess y'all were doing something. I'm just messing with you now. Don't get upset about the thing now. Or you dig what I'm saying? I'm just messing with you. Shout out to my man Ivory Anderson for stopping in. It's I guess you better. What do you say? Better late than never. That's what I'm saying. All right, man. We'll catch you later. We get ready to get out of here. We'll see you. Fight week. It's fight week. Who you got? I got Bud. Who you got? Yeah. Who you got? Fight week. Let's check it out. Let's see it. We'll talk with you later. People Show. We out.
That's our time on the show. To be a guest or to schedule a live interview, please contact dmost42@gmail.com or jyork productions inc@gmail.com. Thanks for all your comments. Questions, call-ins, hearts, and likes. The People's Show was filmed live in Raleigh, North Carolina online. Thanks again, and The People's Show is a J. York production, strategized and structured.